I want to check them live again because I'm doing another video.
Hey guys, we're back for
Alright, I'm live right now. Doing Madden NFL 22. We're in the preseason week. We'll do 1 week at a time slowly like we did before. Alright, so we got this. See where records are 0. Kansas City's record is 0-0, and Tampa Bay, my team, is 0-0. So it really doesn't matter who wins in preseason, week 1 to week 3 in preseason, but it does matter in regular season. So, all right. So we're gonna start preseason game now. Play full. All right. Hope this thing makes it all the way like the last time it did. Make it all the way through. So it's loading right now. Something happens to the stream sometimes, but it's fine.
From Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida, it's a special prime time edition of the NFL on EA Sports.
The crowd saying Tom Brady.
We'll see Tom Brady and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers taking on Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs.
We are just a few miles from the Gulf Coast of Florida at Raymond James Stadium here in Tampa. With the echoes of cannon blast still ringing in our ears from the north end zone, the Bucs were introduced a moment ago. And they are all set as their guys will do battle with the Kansas City Chiefs.
So we'll find out who wins at the end of this game.
Alongside me, and I'm Brandon Gaudin, and folks, the wait is over. Yes, it's just the preseason, but football is back in your living room.
And I'm excited.
Yep.
I know you are as well. The summer heat feels good on these old bones, especially because we're not putting on pads. We don't have to be out there in that heat.
All right.
Into other people, but I'm glad these guys are. Football is back.
And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. First try on offense for the Bucs and their veteran quarterback, Tom Brady.
Well, we've all seen what Tom Brady can do on a football field for a couple of decades now. But how about his most impressive accomplishment? Moving to a different franchise and taking them to a Super Bowl title as well. Not many players can continue to stiff-arm Father Time.
We didn't make it a Super Bowl for the last season. Hope we make it this season. We're gonna find out about that.
They fake the handoff. Now Brady. There's a leaping catch. He pulled it in. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Well, we know he's got the speed there. He needed the speed. And
there's a replay of it.
And because of that speed, you have to respect it as a defender. So you have to either play off or make sure you're somehow in contact with him, and he's able to do exactly what you said. Use the speed to his advantage and go up and get the football. That's a big-time play right there.
On play action, it's Brady.
Oh, it's incomplete.
Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
It was incomplete pass.
Second and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
All right, Texans and Washington are playing right now.
Play action. Now
Everyone else is playing too. Incomplete.
Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down.
Patriots and Eagles are playing. Everyone else is too.
So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Play action. Now it's Brady.
Well, Green Bay and Jackson.
Airing this one out for Evans. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Give them credit. They took their shot.
Green Bay and the Jaguars will be playing Sunday at 7.
Opinion to punt this one away. Tyreek Hill back deep for Kansas City.
No score yet.
And did they keep it in? They did. They kept it in. It's down close to the goal line at the 1-yard line. The KC offense set to go, led as always by the gunslinger, a former MVP in this league. It's Patrick Mahomes.
So this is what we find out about the game plan and the trust factor, don't we? In this situation, the natural thing is take care of the ball, run it inside, everyone cover it. Just, get yourself some room and let your punter punt it out of there. But when you really got a QB you can trust, you might want to take a little shot early and try and create some space.
And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
And give him a lot of credit there, but even more credit to the guys up front. In that situation, you know it's going to be a stacked defensive front. And to be able to gain that much yardage, that's a big win for the guys on offense.
Yeah, they were just about standing on their own goal line, so to get a few yards there, a great start. Now we'll see what second down brings.
Running the ball can be a struggle in this part of the field. In fact, it's a perfect spot for defenders to pin their ears back and try and work upfield, and they capture him for a loss.
Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on third down. Now a carry for Edwards-Helaire. And he'll get inside the 10, but he's short of the line he needed. It's a gain of 6, but not enough, as he'll be forced to punt on their first drive of the game.
We might start getting some props here in the booth. That one that says the D and then the fence that you put up next to it. How about that? They brought out the jumbo package and still couldn't move them off the line of scrimmage enough to pick up that first down.
Impressive. They were ready defensively for that jumbo sack. Here's the Chiefs punter now.
All right, the Chiefs are about to punt the ball back to Tampa Bay.
And taken at the 46. It's a 42-yard punt, but 8 on the return. And the Buccaneer offense will be set up well as they take over. Tampa Bay, they're getting ready to set up shop here for their second drive. And hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
Airing this one out for Evans.
Oh.
Incomplete on the deep ball.
It's incomplete.
Man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Now a play fake. Brady. Airing this one out for Evans. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. A big connection.
Wow.
36 yards.
I think we already know that this guy's going to be ready when they ring the bell for week 1. That play, almost routine for him, but still, nice to know.
This is a good game so far. It's going well.
The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. Brady.
Oh, drops it.
I think that's how this defense is going to need to play these tight ends. They got to get right up on them and stay physical.
Back on the 9-yard line again.
Helping force that incompletion.
2nd down and goal. Brady. Back in the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. There's no denying they want to get him involved. That's already the 5th time.
Let's try to run. Get some couple yards in.
That they want to insist on going in that direction. Make sure you get your best people in the area to try and take that away.
And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Call it a gain of 5, but still a decent ways from the end zone now on 4th and goal. Looking at
4th and goal.
The 1, the 2, maybe you go for it. From here, you kick it.
I agree. I think you have to get points in this situation. 4th down, I don't chance it at all. I put the points on the board and go back and regroup.
No movement from the field goal unit. They've got 4 full yards to go here on 4th and goal to hit pay dirt, but they're going to go for it. And he's not going to get in.
Ah.
At the 1. The run on 4th and goal from the 4 is stopped short, and the ball's going to be going back to the Chiefs. And defensively, they were ready for that, a full-on blitz on 4th down, and they stop him short.
Well, a good thing we tried. Good thing we tried. So the ball going back to Kansas City then.
And they hit it just right. Stack that thing up. They're going to feel awesome going to the bench after that big play.
Now after the running play, we've got a man down on the field.
Oh no.
Definitely the last thing you want to see here in a preseason game.
Nope.
We'll be right back. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Back near his goal line. Here's Mahomes. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line.
As a passer, you're always trying to find that open window to throw the ball downfield. How about this one? Right in the middle of the field, right in the heart of a defense.
Mahomes taps this forward. It's a jet sweep.
Oh, the flag.
Somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask.
Oh. It's a face mask.
That's a big letdown defensively. They had him stop behind the line, but the face mask going to bail the offense out.
And the hand does not have to be up there for too long. Just a little bit of a grab is going to be enough to get the call and the 15 yards against them.
And now it's 1st and
The face mask, it's not a good idea.
Factor in the personal foul yardage. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Throwing over the middle.
We almost had it. We almost had the ball. We almost had. But we didn't call it. We almost did. We're fully close.
Now it's Mahomes. Looking for Hill again. This time it's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a 1st down.
Two first downs have him up to the 41 now for 1st and 10. 1st and 10, it's Edwards-Helaire with it. And he'll work this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
Not the kind of gain that will go absolutely crazy for, but it's the kind of gain that you need to have when you're running back in the NFL, and Clyde Edwards-Helaire with that low center of gravity and strength, he's going to get those tough, gritty yards for you when necessary.
And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. It'll be called a gain of 2, and that'll leave him with some options here on 4th and inches.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Here's Tommy Townsend now as he'll punt it away for the second time. And that ball's going to angle out at the 3-yard line. A beauty. Now it appears we're going to get whistles and a stop. A man down on the return.
No.
Definitely the last thing you want to see here in a preseason game.
That's right. You don't want to see this in the preseason.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And they will start this drive with just terrible field position, backed up inside their own 5.
But we have seen teams be bold here and take shots.
Incomplete.
Sometimes you go max protection, make it a one-receiver route, and take your shot downfield and see what happens. And occasionally, we've seen success occur.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Back near his goal line. Here's Brady. Rolling to his right. Airing this one out for Evans. He's got a man. Complete. 30.
Here we go.
10. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Mike Evans. 97 yards. And the Buccaneers on just 2 plays have taken the lead. As he was shuffling right out of the pocket, you could just tell he was going to take a shot downfield. He had his eyes down there the whole way.
He certainly did. He wasn't taking off to go, right? When he was flush from the pocket, a lot of times you see him, eyes will drop, ball will get tucked, and he takes off, becomes a running back. But as you noted, stayed alive as a passer, tremendous body control, and a pretty good arm there, too.
Extra point put through by Succop, and that makes the score 7-0.
7-0 right now. Because we just Tampa Bay just scored.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. Cooper, he's going to remain in the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. And Kansas City's offense now set and ready to go. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on 3rd down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a first down and change our momentum?
And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. To throw, it's Mahomes. That's out to Hill, right side complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Edwards-Helaire as they run out of the gun. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. A shotgun snap and a give to Edwards-Helaire. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
That was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Now Edwards-Helaire. Now this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Oh, it's injury.
After getting tackled, he's still down and looking very slow to get up. Definitely the last thing you want to see here in a preseason game. We'll be right back. The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. And his
Oh.
incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incomplete
Yeah, it was an
there, that should give them something to build on.
incomplete
Maybe turn
pass.
the tide.
On 2nd down now, it's Thompson. And a nice run. They're going to take this close to the first down marker at the Bucs 16. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
He's got his man. That's Hardman. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they find a way to convert there on 3rd and 1.
But we're used to seeing the guy that you consider the #1 receiver double covered. But how about this guy? He's double covered and finds a way to make the play for a first down.
That's how you increase your Madden rating, right?
No doubt about that at all. And you know something? I think we'll hear about that from him soon.
Mahomes going to throw. Touchdown! That's caught. Tyreek Hill from 8 yards out. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from tying up this football game. That's one of those long drives where not only do you score, but you really tire out the defense, too.
That's a great point, because now they've been on the field for a long time. Them going to the bench, trying to make adjustments, trying to figure things out, but they'll do so fatigued.
Harrison Butker is on for the
It's gonna be a
extra
tie
point.
game. It'll be 7-7. However, they kicked this in.
It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7.
So we're in the tie game right now.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more. Might Mike Evans of the Tampa offense about to set up shop, making his presence felt early in this one. First half, already over the century mark.
How about the yards per completion, too? That's a pretty darn good number there. Number of catches, but he's shredding defense, is getting big yardage with each and every one of them.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offense's sails, because they had it going pretty good last time, too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Brady going to throw. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right.
Incomplete. It's a flag.
Incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So a costly penalty yardage-wise is how to move the football down to the spot of the foul.
And what the officials are looking for in these situations, whether you're playing the man or the ball. And if you're playing the man, you get a lot less leeway in terms of what's going to happen at the end of the play. It's less likely to draw the flag. That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers.
If he had the ball in his hand and he did that, that'd be a touchdown.
Knock the ball away.
On 2nd and 10, Brady. This is caught. And in for the Buccaneers touchdown. Tom Brady with 2
Touchdown.
touchdown passes, and the Bucs have taken the lead. Still first quarter, 2 receiving touchdowns for him. How are they going to slow him down?
I think they're thinking
We might do a 2-point thing. That's the case. Kansas City gets a touchdown also.
Or you make sure you have more people in his general area wherever he lines up to at least try and discourage them from throwing the ball to him.
And now Coach Bruce Arians has made the call. His guys will go for 2. They're going to keep it on the ground. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more.
So now it's 15-7. So we did that. That's the case. It's Kansas City gets a touchdown. So we move up to 2 points. Score is 15-7 now. That's the score right now.
Try and gain a strategic advantage and maybe go for 2 early. That's what people are wondering about.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And no return from Cooper. Out it'll go to the 25. And now here comes Kansas City. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to...
So in the first quarter.
Mahomes now on 1st down. He'll find his running back, Edwards-Helaire. And he's brought down after a very nice gain.
They go with the empty set there. 5 receivers in the formation. Normally, you want to have a running back in to block, but in this case, he's lined up to the right, and he ends up getting the football. A lot of confusion caused defensively, and it turns into a big play.
From midfield, here's Mahomes. Taken in here by Powell. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely. Great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now here's Mahomes. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And he's got Hardman in the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas City. Mecole Hardman, 28 yards. And the Chiefs are a 2-point conversion away from tying this thing up. They went empty backfield, all their weapons out wide, so there really was no secret here to what they were going to do.
No secret, but they still had to execute it, and they still had to protect the guy throwing the ball, because oftentimes when you empty the backfield, people bring pressure at you. They managed to hold in there and successfully complete the touchdown pass.
Punter on for the PAT. Good to make it 15-14, 1-point game.
It ain't tied. It's a close game. It's 15-14. But we're still in the lead still. Tampa Bay has 15. Kansas City has 14 points.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Bucs ready to take over once again. And we have seen a lot on the scoreboard here in this quarter. So sometimes you talk to me about tendency breakers on offense. These defenses struggling. Are there tendency breakers on defense?
All defensive coordinators keep something in their hip pocket for these types of situations. What can we do to slow down the onslaught? But the biggest thing is make sure these guys encourage each other, pick themselves up, because
a fight for it, and this is caught. What a catch. A big play that time for Tampa Bay. What a game it's been for this duo.
They remind me of a good comedy team. They know how to play off of each other so well. No matter how one riffs, the other's right there to pick them up, and they are shredding them in this ball game.
That was a good catch he did.
So now then, the big play has him all the way.
We're all the way down at the 26.
Here's Brady. Looking for the end zone.
Incomplete. If he still had it, that'd be a touchdown. But it's not a touchdown because he dropped it.
I think that was good strategy there, trying to go right back to him after the last completion. But this time, the defense was all over it, and they got there to break that one up.
2nd and 10. Here's Brady to throw. He's going to take a shot for the end zone.
There we go.
Incomplete.
Oh, it's not a touchdown then.
And now it's 3rd down.
3rd and 10.
A big play to start the drive, but nothing since. Now Brady. Going for it all.
Incomplete.
Incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls.
It'll be 4th and 10.
This secondary has been.
Well, we didn't get a touchdown. We tried a few times.
Yeah, they're going to need a few more plays like that in order to get their confidence fully back. But that's one.
Let's get a field goal instead.
Succop's kick is good. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3.
Now it's 18-14 now.
And let's face it, everybody wants a touchdown. We know that. But in the NFL, defenses are awfully good. You're not going to score each and every time. Be able to knock the ball through the post and take the throw.
By the way, I said bow tie. I meant just bow.
Either
not
way.
the tie, but yeah.
Either way.
You got it.
I just went right past it.
Cooper is going to remain in the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. The Chiefs offense now making their way back onto the field. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs on 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Will you shut up?
Here's Edwards-Helaire as they will start on the ground. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. Well, let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3 3-yard gains. That means they're punting the ball likely on 4th down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
Second and 7. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Finding Hardman here over the middle.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Mahomes now to throw. It's Kelsey on the ground. A gain of 6 there on 1st. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch. Now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
Looks to throw on 3rd down. The tight end Kelsey has it over the middle. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10, right at the 40. Here's Edwards-Helaire. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. Now we're going to get a timeout. Here's we've got an injured Buccaneer. Definitely the last thing you want to see here in a preseason game. We'll be right back. Now it's 2nd and 9. They'll run here with Edwards-Helaire. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation.
So it's 18-14.
They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first.
So the score is 18-14 still.
Now Brissett to back up his first throw. To the right side, he's got Cooper. It's complete. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down. They'll try and run for it. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. At first glance, I wasn't sure he got it. Then I saw that spot. Definitely a first down.
It was, but boy, on the other side, you dispute it a little bit, wouldn't you? Okay, if you're playing defense, are you sure he got there? But that's why they tell you all the time, don't just get what you need, get a little bit more, and take the decision out of the hands of the officials.
Well, there he needed a yard. He got a yard and maybe an inch. And incomplete. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better, got to get more help. Obviously one that...
He's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs. Darwin Thompson, 30 yards. And the Chiefs are going to jump back in front.
No, Kansas City took the lead. So it's going to be 21-18.
How about the way that they finish things off?
Did you just fit a race car reference into the game?
Zoom, zoom. How about the way that you play? When you go 5 wide, that means you're going fast now.
Zoom, zoom indeed. Butker now to add the extra point. And that one gives him a 3-point lead.
21-18 now.
So that one a long 11-play drive. And it's capped off with a Kansas City touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This taken in at the goal line. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. And for him, it's been pretty limited involvement down on the scoreboard. Maybe time to turn to this guy.
And you know me well. Winning games to me means starting with the running game and continuing to press the running game. Maybe you go away from him a little bit now, but the bottom line is he hasn't touched it enough to make a difference.
Well, they haven't established that running game yet. The question is, will they? He's got his man. It's right. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him. He's able to flush out to his right to try to evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
Well, I guess we had a backup quarterback because Tom Brady's not on the field right now. He's probably got hurt.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. On play action, Trask. He'll rifle this one deep right side.
Oh my God.
It's going to be intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. And a terrific return as he'll take it up past the 35.
Threw the ball to that guy, but
up to the task.
And a lot of times when you air a ball out like
trying to
this,
throw
if it does
the
get
ball to
intercepted,
the right
there's gonna be a
person.
lot of space out there to set up
But
the
it's,
return. Remember,
it happens
you
in
got 5 big
football.
offensive linemen out there playing on their feet in open space. Not a skill most of them possess. That allows for extra yardage on the return. Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
On 1st and 10, Brissett.
Incomplete.
Is incomplete.
The stream's gonna be in hours. It'll be in 2 hours also.
Brissett. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
And let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 9. He's going to air one out.
Incomplete.
Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Early on, the running game's been working catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit him over the top, unsuccessfully.
Here's the Chiefs punter now, as he's on to kick it away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback. Now here's the signal caller getting ready to lead this offense again. He's got to dig deep here, doesn't he? Team's losing. He's not playing well either.
And they always tell you, don't press. You'll make things a little bit worse. But in this particular situation, you try and heighten your play a little bit. So far, he's thrown one interception. He wants to balance that off with at least one touchdown pass.
Oh, my goodness.
Michael Dana. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. Boy, that's tough, Charles. First play of the drive, you're hoping to stay ahead of schedule. You take that huge sack, and now you're facing second and a mile.
And the entire time, you were probably thinking the same thing I was. Either get rid of the ball, safely of course, or go down. The yardage he gave up on that play, that's going to be tough for them to make up.
After the sack on first down, Trask is going to fire one deep over the middle.
Incomplete.
Incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe when
oh, dropped the ball.
Ended their last drive. And that'll be incomplete. They took their shot, but the coverage up to the task, and it forces a fourth down. So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away. So that'll be marked down as a 19-yard punt. And the Chiefs will have excellent field position here as they take over. Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
And he is out of bounds inside the 30. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that'll bring up second down. Brissett sets to throw it.
There's another touchdown for Kansas City.
And in for the Chiefs touchdown. A great play there. 27 yards. And the Chiefs are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
For good reason, quarterbacks want to get the ball to the perimeter to their wide receivers for big plays. But in this situation, it felt like, based on coverage, he knew that he wanted his tight end to have the football, and for good reason.
Butker on for the PAT.
So it'll be 28-18.
And his guys will take a 10-point lead. The long touchdown pass gets them 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble to bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27. Now the Buccaneers offense gets ready to head back onto the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for.
Incomplete.
It's a leaping effort, but it's knocked away and incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. And they go play action. Here's Trask. Escaping the pressure right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. Oh, a contested ball here, and it's going to be caught. A big play that time for Tampa Bay.
There's certainly a lot of quality receivers on this team, so he's no lock to make this squad. But the way he's got to do it, make every routine catch that comes his way, and mix in some of the big-time ones like the one we just saw there.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Trask. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And he pulls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. Jalen darted there to make the grab. And the Bucs have made this a one-score game. These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up, and we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today it's track shoes. That's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far, and fun to watch. Extra point up and good.
28-25.
Scoring summary, 3-play drive, and it ends with a touchdown for the Bucs. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. KC's offense ready to take over. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match in a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
First play of the drive is a run with Thompson. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Play fake. Brissett. He's got his receiver, Cooper. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. A big play there. 72 yards. And the Chiefs strike quickly here for 6 points. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Butker now to add the extra point.
It's going to be 35-25.
And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. That drive started on their own 25. 2 plays, 75 yards later, into the end zone. After the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Back now comes Tampa Bay. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
Trask now off the play fake.
Oh my goodness.
This will be incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Incomplete.
Throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete. The Bucs on third down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Play action now. Trask. He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline.
Incomplete.
Incomplete. Oh, he looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in.
On every offensive coordinator, every play caller sheet, they have about 5 or 6 plays per game that they call shot plays or big plays, and you don't get many opportunities to dial them up, and they just did.
4th and 10. Well, we're just going for it.
That's going to hurt.
4th down, Trask.
Yep.
It's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field position.
I don't know why you would do that. It's almost
We didn't grab it
I mean, I get it if it's a late game
as its
situation,
drop
maybe
hit
more
the ground.
But boy, that's a huge risk to take.
Yeah, now they're set up in prime position going the other way. On first down, Thompson. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
On 2nd down, it's Thompson, and he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football in that situation. That's almost a tendency breaker.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them. They did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal. They'll try to throw now. Brissett. And caught by Cooper for a Kansas City touchdown. A great effort there. Ready for the regular season with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. Now he's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the 2nd quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
Butker on for the PAT.
So it'll be 42 to 25.
And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17. Just a 4-play drive that time. And it winds up with the Chiefs hitting pay dirt. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Here comes the Tampa Bay offense now heading back out onto the field. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence. Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
He'll rifle this one deep right side, and it's incomplete.
Oh, Jesus. What do you want?
After the incompletion on first down. Trask.
Streaming?
He's going to let it go again.
Yeah.
And
That's
that's going to be incomplete.
incomplete.
They're trying to take a shot, but it's third down. The Bucs on third down.
Yeah, no one's watching it. It really doesn't matter. People can watch it, they don't want to, it's fine. I don't care.
He's going to go up top again.
Oh, it's complete pass. That's complete.
Set them up nicely deep down in KC territory. A big play that time for Tampa Bay. Well, one thing's for sure. They're going to have to come up with something at halftime because he is...
No. Why?
They're going to go through the whole litany of things, changing coverages, what are we going to do to put a man on him? The big thing to me is treat it like a good pitcher treats pitching a game. Change your timing, change your location. So sometimes you're up on him, sometimes you're back. Just change up the
What?
and make it just a little bit more hesitant.
Vaughn on first and 10. And he'll get 4 there, down to about the 12.
What, I have to leave now?
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle. That's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it,
Okay.
you open up lanes for your runners.
Okay.
On second down, it's Vaughn. And not able to break away this time. As
See ya.
stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Down is a 2-yard loss, and it brings up
Okay.
the third.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave him 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
The Bucs on third down. They've had their troubles. Just 1 for 6.
We might get a
This is
chance to
third and
catch
8.
up. We might. Because we got plenty of time.
And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Jalen darted. Ready for the regular season with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Bucs are able to cut into that deficit.
A lot of people might call this backyard football. Sometimes just understanding who you've got out wide and who you're going to throw it to. Give him an opportunity to go up and make a play, even when contested. Looks like that one worked out pretty well. The trust factor, in effect.
Extra point try now for Saka. And the lead is trimmed down to 10.
42 to 32 right now.
So that drives 7 plays in length. And it's all finished off with a touchdown by Tampa Bay. Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. Here again comes the captain of this offense, leading his crew back out there now. He's got to be feeling pretty good, playing well. Team has the lead, so just looking to mount a drive here that ends in the end zone.
And all quarterbacks will tell you, hey, we love a running game, helps us out. But at the end of the day, they want to rely on their arm, throw the football, feel good about things, keep things moving in the right direction. Right now, that's exactly what we're seeing.
And we'll see if that continues.
Now that was pretty. They executed that curl route versus zone coverage, and that changes things a little bit because against man, it's often a tight curl, tight, sharply run route. Against zone, you're just looking for that open spot, that dead area, so you make curl a little bit wider just to get to that place.
And usually a tight window. He fired a bullet in there for the completion. First down, Brissett. He gets this to Butler. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. It's a big play there for the Chiefs. What a first half this has been offensively. I mean, defensively, what do you do when you're getting torched like this?
Now, these receivers are absolutely wearing them out. So 2 thoughts come to mind. 1, get some oxygen. You fill up your lungs a little bit. And number 2, talk to your guys up front. You need a pass rush to help slow them down.
They'll run on first down. Thompson, and he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
But that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Going to throw deep for the end zone. And it is incomplete. I had a defender running right with him. And now it's third down. On third down, Brissett. It's caught, Cooper. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. And he's going to ball his way down to about the 1-yard line.
And a lot of times these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
On second down now, it's Thompson. And he is in. Touchdown, Kansas City. Darwin Thompson ready for the regular season with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Chiefs add on to their lead. So it was the passing game that got him down here, but closer to the goal line, it's the running game that gets him home.
Certainly appears that they lulled the defense into thinking that the passing game was going to be it the entire drive. Nice change up there going to the running game to get them over the goal line.
Butker now to add the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game. As
49 to 32.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. There he is, the man taking the snaps under center, heading out for the next possession. A lot of the problems have been on the other side of the ball. Is that frustrating for a quarterback who's been playing well?
It is, but there's no way that the best ones let their teammates know that. They actually take it upon themselves and say, okay, I have to do even more, or I need to play better. Maybe even say I put my defense in a bad spot. That's what true leadership shows you.
Yeah, well, he doesn't need to change much personally. A battle for it, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 34. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Brissett.
Incomplete.
Incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
And now a hook up downfield on 2nd down. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Hakeem Butler, 66 yards. yards. And the Chiefs are able to widen their lead here in this first half. And they just ran the fly route there, didn't they?
You broke it down perfectly. He ends up catching that one and taking it all the way into the end zone.
Well, thanks. It was pretty simple to break down, though. I mean, that's just a guy going, running on the go route, making a play.
Speed,
kills.
Speed, speed. And what does it do?
It kills.
There you go.
Extra point by Butker is on target. And the route is on here in this first half. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. And last time wasn't pretty. 1 play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. They go back to the air here after the INT. Rush coming, and he's taken down. The sack by Dorian O'Daniel, the linebacker from Clemson. Well, remember, he had the interception earlier. Now he adds the sack. He's really making his presence felt out there.
Well, he is putting together a heck of a game. In fact, he's going to bump these plays to his highlight reel. Okay, so when he wants to show it off later on, look what I did out there, guys. In this offense, they've got to start paying him a little special attention. He's like a good basketball player, putting stats in every column.
Incomplete.
Ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. The Bucs on third down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This will be 3rd and forever. He's going to try and go deep again.
Oh my goodness. I wish he caught it and would go all the way to the touchdown.
2 things you can do in that situation: run and punt the football, or try and take your shot at getting the first down. They chose the latter, but they'll have to punt all the same.
The offense stays
So we're gonna
they
see.
failed twice already in this first half, but they're going to go a 3rd time here on 4th
Oh
down.
my. You know what? You know what? Forget it.
This is going to be incomplete. A surprising move to go for it, predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off.
The ball went back to Kansas City anyway.
Already being in the red zone. A 1st down throw for Brissett. Throwing the out route, incomplete. It's Gray. And the Chiefs are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal.
It's a flag.
Into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. So reverse the celebration. We'll see if they have something else in their bag of tricks.
And isn't that always tough to watch when they score and you see the excitement, and then when they realize those points aren't going to count? Can they get it back together and find their way back to the end zone?
To throw is Brissett. And he'll hit the slant route. That's caught by Cooper. Nice gain of 8 that time, and it's 2nd and goal.
I think a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker, and you've got to deliver the ball on time. Your biggest worry? Ball gets tipped in the air, because if that happens, then it's fair game for the defense.
Only 3 yards there on the completion. That'll lead to a 3rd and goal.
No, it's 3rd and goal.
They'll turn to Thompson, and that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the
No, it's 4th and goal.
That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
That was the kind of play that this defense needed, because it has not been a good half for them on that side of the football. Maybe they can use that one to regroup a little bit and start to play a little bit better.
Now the Chiefs bring on their field goal unit. From the left hash, he'll have to cut this at a tight angle. Rutgers kick here is good. And that'll push the lead from 24 up to 27. So everything else has gone right in this first half. Kind of follows that it would for their kicker, too, as he adds 3 more onto the lead.
Yeah, and the way that this one's gone, definitely not looking like he's going to have to worry too much about pressure kicks late in the game. He can go out there free and easy, just work on his form, and he knocked that one through.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. They've given him some touches. They haven't had a lot of success on the ground. Do you maybe keep going to that well, or do you mix it up more?
I think you mix it up more, try and loosen things up. Get the defense to react to other people, other plays, but don't forget about it. That's your horse. You know, Secretariat lost twice in his career.
So educational. That's very true, kids. Look it up. He'll rifle this one deep right side.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my gracious. There was no one in his area code, but he could not hang on to it. To throw on 2nd and 10. Trask. He's going to take another shot here. And that will be
The ball's not going to him either.
Dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Throwing, Trask. Eluding the pressure right. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
It's halftime anyway.
So we have reached halftime in our first preseason matchup of the year. As we send you a stone's throw away across I-4 to Orlando. There standing by is Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach?
Okay, Brandon, thank you very much. Back to you guys in just a minute as we've started the countdown to opening night. Remember, the preseason has shrunk from 4 games down to 3. So just 2 more weeks of preseason action follow this, and then we get it all started on the first Thursday after Labor Day. In our game, most of the starters have made their cameo and departed, but plenty of youngsters out there with a lot to gain or lose as we get you right back out to Brandon God.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Probably not likely to see many starters in the second half as we get back at it underway in this preseason opener. And we will not see a return to start the half as this will be a touchback. Here comes the Chiefs offensive unit as they'll have it to begin quarter number 3. And the first half definitely went their way, and this would seem to be a great opportunity to kind of put this game a little closer out of reach with a score here.
Yeah, and it's a wonderful opportunity for them because if they can add 7 more to their lead before the other guys even see the football, that could be the decisive blow in this game. I think that's how they're eyeing it.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Joe Tryon came in there hard on the blitz and got him down 9 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Well, they sent him on the blitz from that linebacker spot, and boy, he got there quickly.
He certainly did, and obviously he could have used a block from his running back, but I think you nailed it right there. The defender got into the backfield so fast, it's hard for anyone to react.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Shotgun handoff to Thompson. And they won't fare much better here as he maybe gets back to the line. No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a 3rd and long situation coming up.
No, it's 3rd and 19.
Specifically linebackers keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
Yep,
So
incomplete pass.
Half, but they'll likely come up empty here on drive 1 of quarter 3.
And it was so important for the defense to get that stop because what we witnessed in the first half, was them getting run over.
So now we're in the second half of the game. So we're in third quarter now.
On fourth down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And this will be down by a member of the kicking team just outside of the 30-yard line. Here comes the Buccaneers offense. They get their first reps of the second half. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together with all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments.
There we go.
Right along the sideline, what a job of keeping the toes in bounds there.
That's what I'm trying to do. We finally got that to work now. We caught it.
Able to get this all back at once, but that certainly helps.
So you're saying 3 yards in a cloud of dust? Not
No, it's first and 10 now.
Yeah, I think that's what has to happen. And if you're going to run it, you need to break off big chunks. We just saw a big play right there. They need plenty of those.
Incomplete.
Throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. After the incompletion, here's second and 10 from the 20. Here's Trask.
Incomplete.
In the middle of the field and incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions. Third down here and 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive.
Oh my goodness.
And he forced this throw nearly
We're in the
intercepted in the end zone.
field goal range. So we can just kick the ball for 3 points.
And Suckup will put this one right through, and that will cut the lead down to 3 scores at 24. I'm kind of surprised by that they kicked the field goal.
So it's 59 to 35.
Third quarter, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't either. Yeah, I'm with you on that one. When you're down that much, kicking a field goal, does it feel a little bit maybe waving the white flag and just want to get out of here? Yeah, I think you got to go ahead and try and get some bigger points on the board.
And Kansas City's offense now set and ready to go. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team now wants to get a cushion, put people away. They want to run their offense and have it end up in the end zone.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Now it appears we've got a Chief moving pretty gingerly down there. Definitely the last thing you want to see here in a preseason game. We'll be right back. The last play got just a yard. Here's second and 9 from the 26. Hand off to Thompson. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5. Throwing, Brissett. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. He couldn't get away there on 3rd down. The pressure too much, and he's sacked for a loss of 12.
Like how they started the third quarter here. They forced a punt on the first drive, and after this sack, it looks like they'll be forcing another one as well.
Absolutely. Maybe got their second win coming out of the locker room. Here's the Chiefs punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. It's a 40-yard punt, 4 yards on the return. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. Back now comes Tampa Bay. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, You need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk
Incomplete.
about playmakers, they probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Trask now.
Oh my goodness.
Incomplete.
An attempt at a deep ball there. They didn't get it. But, boy, they're going to need a few of those to actually hit in order to get back into this game.
Good thing they do have a little bit of time here still left in the contest. Decent-sized deficit, but not one that they can't manage. Looking for White on the deep ball. It's caught inside the 25. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. A big play that time through the air. 35 yards.
We have seen big plays from both quarterbacks throughout this game, and there's another one right there. Going back and forth, almost like two excellent guitar soloists trying to top each other with each additional play.
Now the red challenge flag makes an appearance as Andy Reid wants a second opinion.
Oh, I'm gonna make sure.
Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things.
Oh no.
But even with the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
Well, here's the call.
Let's see. Oh, yeah, he did. He is. He did keep him in bounds.
On 1st and 10, Trask letting one go deep for the end zone, and it is incomplete. Good positioning there downfield to break that one up. From the 21 and 2nd and 10. Now Trask. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
That was a nice job defensively. You could almost see him going through the coaching points. Adjust, find the football, knock it away. Well executed.
On 3rd down, it's Vaughn. And he's not going to get anywhere close to the marker as they'll stop him well short of the yellow line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down. So now the field goal unit trots out there for the 3rd time tonight. It'll be from the right hash, and it'll be a 36-yarder. Succop's kick is good. And they get a little bit closer here as the lead's down to 3 touchdowns. So that one is his 3rd of the game. Now, if you're wondering, that's only halfway to his career high, as he once had 6 field goals.
Brandon, 6? Let's hope we don't get that again, please. Can we see a few touchdowns here and there?
That'd be nice. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. Out now the Chiefs offensive unit ready to do battle again. They've got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage. Big guys up front. You know the motivational speech on the sideline is, guys, give us an opportunity. Protect the passer, create space for our runners, and let's go ahead and get these guys. Low man wins. Let's go do it on this drive.
We'll watch that leverage on this drive. Now left side on the swing pass. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the 3rd quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it.
Incomplete.
Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the 3rd quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. Here's Brissett. Complete.
Oh, so close.
A great play there. 63 yards. And the Chiefs are able to grow their lead.
Brandon, is there any way you and I can join this quarterback in the zone he's in? He's absolutely feeling it. Touchdown after touchdown, throwing the ball.
Butker on for the PAT. And that'll increase their lead to 28. The drive summary, 4 plays, 75 yards. And it's capped off with a Kansas City touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Taken at the goal line. And able to take it past the 25 and to the 28-yard line. Now the Buccaneer offense gets set to take over. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point. To throw again on second down. Trask.
There's a flag.
Well, you won't hear any boos from this home crowd on that call.
No, not at all. And it's been a long day for this crowd waiting for this game. It's been a long evening as well. Finally, they feel they got a call.
Looking for White on the deep ball.
Oh my friggin' God.
Incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
Trying to reel it in.
Setting to throw. Here's Trask. He's going to let it go again.
Oh, he almost had it.
Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down. They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He's going to go up top again. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Here's Bradley Pinion now as he's on to punt for Tampa Bay. A 40-yard punt, 5 yards on the return, and it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. Now we get a peek at the captain of this offense heading back out there. And nobody in the stadium feels better than he does right now. Just a slew of touchdown passes. He's been spectacular.
And you and I both know this is a team game, one of the best team games that's out there. But right now, I've forgotten what the scoreboard even says. Just watching what he's doing.
Been fun.
That's been mesmerizing and a whole lot of fun to watch.
He's hoping to keep it going here in the 3rd quarter.
What I love about watching the passing game nowadays is that the one-dimensional receiver is really starting to leave the game. You've got to be able to do it all. Of course, you got to run fast. Of course, you got to catch the ball. But route running savvy and toughness, there's a premium for all of that now.
To throw again on 2nd down. Brissett. This one complete to Butler. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Hakeem Butler.
My God, they're destroying us right now. These Chiefs are destroying us.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Butker now to add the extra point.
I guess the Chiefs have a backup quarterback also, like Tampa Bay does.
Even larger here in the third quarter. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Here comes the Tampa Bay offense now heading back out onto the field. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, do you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks.
Incomplete.
The defense has the advantage.
And he almost had his 2nd pick of the game. Probably should have. Yeah, he's frustrated as it falls incomplete. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Trask. It's going to be incomplete.
That was well defended. They clamped down on every available receiver. Just got to give the win to the defense on that snap.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. He'll rifle this one deep right side. A high throw there as this is knocked away down to the ground and incomplete. Here's Bradley Pena now as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight.
We're punting the ball back to Kansas City.
43 yards on the punt, return of 4, and the offense will take over with a new set of downs. And now here comes Kansas City. The last time out, another touchdown, and I think there may be some empty seats around here by the time the 4th quarter comes around.
Yeah, I have to agree with you because this one's just about decided. But you know who benefits from all those empty seats? You and me, trying to get to the airport.
That's
the roads
true.
will be fairly clear
That is
by the
one
time we have to
positive.
leave the booth.
And he's going to be down at the 35. Gain of 7. 2nd down and 3. Out of the gun, Brissett.
Incomplete.
Here's incomplete. Noah Gray, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd and short. You and I watched film yesterday, and you told me to watch his feet. Well, for whatever reason, his footwork just looked off on that throw.
And you always love it when an ex-defensive back talks quarterback mechanics, right?
Well, but you're good at it.
Well, I try, all right? I don't know how good I am, but it doesn't take much to tell. His mechanics are off a little bit, exactly what you described. Footwork, that led to the incompletion. That's not the first time they've looked his way when they've needed a big play. He's been the go-to guy all game long. And they get the hook up again on 3rd down to keep this drive alive.
Brissett to throw on 1st. He's going to float this one deep.
Incomplete.
And that is incomplete. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Again, it's Brissett. He's got it.
Chiefs got it again. Touchdown. Kansas City.
Darwin Thompson, 58 yards. And the Chiefs get another 3rd quarter touchdown to add on to that lead.
Look at this.
I know Paul Revere
Run away with
land
this
by sea,
weed
You know,
right now.
by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air
It's gonna be
because right now we're seeing a
Holy.
big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And you know, every now and then
80
I should listen
to
this.
30.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that into the broadcast.
You know, I just grab a nugget.
So
when
it's
I can.
80 to 38 right now.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. Now the Buccaneers offensive unit back out on the field. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
Well, you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
Oh.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete. So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He's going to try and go deep again.
Didn't work.
Too high as it's knocked away and incomplete.
Oh, I mean, I'm throwing a little too high. Maybe that's why.
Secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across.
Yeah, I've been throwing too high. That's why.
This offense has learned something from watching their counterparts work.
That's why I keep getting incomplete all the time. I'm gonna throw it normal.
They have not looked particularly good all game long, but a nice throw there for a good gain and a first down.
And incomplete on a deep ball.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually that becomes man on man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
And that nearly intercepted.
Throwing too high again.
Now remember, he had a pick earlier, but couldn't reel that one in. On 3rd down, Trask.
Oh,
incomplete.
In the early days of the NFL, you could easily blame these drops on maybe some uneven or uncertain lighting in a stadium. Not anymore. The lights are pretty good.
Yeah, they're great here at night, but his second drop, indeed, not a good look.
You rarely call your punter a weapon, but he certainly was there. How about that? Pinning him down at the 1-yard line and helping out the defense in a big way. I'm telling you what, if I'm a defensive coordinator, I might be thinking safety right now.
Here comes the field general leading his offense back out there for the next possession. And I'm just wondering, how many yards is he going to throw for? We're only in the 3rd quarter. He's just thrown for a ton.
You have your abacus here?
Well, what?
Your abacus?
I thought you said like Atticus Finch.
No. We're not getting that deep. But counting this up, we might need a few extra people in here because the yardage he's piling up, the way that he's playing, it's a lot of fun to watch. I can't wait to see what he does next.
We'll see what he does here on this drive. Out of his end zone, Brissett. And that almost their first INT of the ball game. Had his sights on it.
We almost had it.
Good move at the 5. And they will get to him at the 7 and stop him short of the first down marker. It's a pickup of 6, but it's not going to be enough. And the punt team's going to be summoned on 4th down.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to him back.
On is the punter, Townsend, as he gets this one away. He'll take it a few steps in front of the 50. A nice return that time, gets 12 yards back. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. A play action fake. They'll look to throw. He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
A deep ball down that right sideline, and he made sure that he put it where either his guy was going to catch it or no one was.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Trask. He's going to take another shot here.
Oh.
And that is incomplete. Nearly intercepted. The free safety couldn't quite get his hands around it, and it brings up 3rd down. On play action, they'll throw. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line.
There's a nice pickup right there. After watching that play, I'm thinking about all the lost opportunities that they've had so far in this game. But right now, just focus on continuing to move the ball the way they did on the last play.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. To the end zone, but
Incomplete.
I like what they tried to do there. They didn't get a completed pass downfield, but they came off of a momentum play. Big time gain on the previous snap. Came right back and threw one deep, hoping to catch them on their heels.
Oh my God, why is that catching?
After what they faced during this game,
3rd and 10.
yards downfield, there has to be a measure of revenge right there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game and finally forced an incompletion.
And the tackle made at the 13. He is well short of the first. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a 4th down.
Now that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater, he just made a great play there.
And Suckup will put this one right through. And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. Another 3 on the board. He's been the lone bright spot. That's now 4 field goals.
If this offense had finished a few drives, we'd be looking at a different complexion to this ball game, because right now, the trade is really wrong for them, isn't it? They're trading field goals while the other team's scoring touchdowns. That's not going to work.
And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. Well, look at the running back.
It's almost 6 o'clock. It's 5:56 right now. And we're not in the 4th quarter.
And this is a situation where it's okay to be greedy. When you've already scored 3 times, you want 4, you want more than that.
So it's 80-41 right now.
Yeah, so far 3, now in search of 4.
Look at that. Look at that. We finally got the ball now.
Particularly the secondary has been picked apart at points here tonight. They finally, though, get to the quarterback, get a pick.
And we know this about him. He loves
We finally got the ball back.
Loves being the center of attention. I will bet you that he ran off the field almost chuckling to himself. They finally got one. They finally got me.
Incomplete.
Incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands, but could not hang on.
This guy does have 6 points in your hands, but that one flew away.
On play action, Trask. He's going to let it go again.
Nope.
It will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. The chance of wasting this
3rd and 10.
field position, a real threat.
This will be another field goal anyway. Yep, another field goal.
Almost picked off by the rookie,
Yep,
but he
I knew it.
couldn't quite look it in. And now it's 4th down.
This is a 5th. That's a 5th field goal.
3, but this remains a large deficit. So yet another field goal to end a drive. That has been a very common theme.
So it's 80-44.
Yeah, Brandon, as an offense, you hate that you've had to call on your kicker so often, but you have to love the fact that time and time again, he's come through.
And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. Out comes this field general once more, leading his offense back onto the field. And the yardage just continues to pile up. We're still in the 3rd quarter. He's had a heck of a game.
Keep your calculator handy because these numbers are skyrocketing. Loving watching what he's doing right now because, what do we call it, in the zone?
Yeah, he's in the zone.
I think he's in the zone plus right now. Everything is like a laser.
See if he can stay in that zone. And they finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 34. A big play there for KC.
A lot of running backs in the passing game, they're just used to check it down to them or maybe dump off passes. But this guy, they use him to stretch the field, don't they?
He stretched it right there, turned it into a really nice game. On 1st down, Thompson. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Now we're going to get a timeout. Appears we've got an injured Buccaneer. Definitely the last thing you want to see here in a preseason game. We'll be right back. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, here's Brissett.
Incomplete.
Took a shot, couldn't connect.
When you look at the scoreboard, you'd think they'd be pretty comfortable right now with this lead, but these guys are absolutely not going to let up. They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big play. Unable to connect in that attempt.
Wow, then it start.
Yeah, that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves them back 5. After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long.
3rd and 13. Incomplete. That was the Kansas City's fault. Then the fan was kicking down. It went to 0, and then the flag came, so it was their fault.
And this one is no good.
And then missed the field goal. Just missed the field goal. Went right to the side.
Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it. And this one winds up no good.
Now they're set up nicely at the
Yeah, it went through the net. It went to the side of it. And that's it.
And they go play action. Here's Trask. They'll rifle this one deep right side. And that'll be it.
Oh, it's a flag.
We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about.
Oh, pass interference.
So pass interference, the call is so tough as a defender, I'd imagine, to time that up perfectly.
It certainly is difficult to get it exactly right because sometimes you're looking at getting there fractions of seconds too early. That one looked a little more obvious. Always a tough penalty to officiate. Just ask
oh my god.
And they have to officiate block and charge.
And this one incomplete. Oh, a dangerous throw. Nearly picked off in the end zone, but instead 2nd down. And he hauls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. A great effort there. There to make the grab. And the Bucs are able to at least knock this deficit down a bit. And man, Charles, talk about singing something in there. And those gloves, they help with one-handed catches, the fun stuff. Any padding for a rocket like that?
One would think so, but I'll guarantee you this. After that throw, his hands will hurt later. Not
80 to 50.
Just feeling good about catching it.
A little stinger, but
It'll be 80 to 51.
extra point put through by Succop. So they do get one score back, but still a long way to go here in the 3rd quarter.
It's not that long to go in the 3rd quarter. It's only 2 minutes 46 seconds long left in the clock.
And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. Still comfortably on top, 3rd quarter as they start things here with a 1st and 10. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Well, you don't turn your nose up at a gain of 4, do you? They'll take that on 1st down. Playbook's got to be pretty well open on 2nd and 6.
Incomplete.
Take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they run successful.
Brissett from the gun on 3rd.
Incomplete again.
Incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
Alright, so Kansas City's kicking the ball to us.
Call that a punt of 38 yards officially, and out will come the offense as they take over. The Buccaneers getting ready to go as they take the field. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before.
It's a why is a flag?
Changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments.
Oh, pass interference again.
Having scored the last time out.
So they saw the contact before the ball arrived. Penalty flag for pass interference.
And trying to avoid pass interference is so difficult. You're trying to slow down these skilled receivers, and somehow, some way, they make plays on the football. And some
man, it's caught inside the 10. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. A big connection on that one. 36 yards.
They started this drive with terrific field position, and it's going to get even better after that play. Had great options with where they started, so they decided to press their advantage, and it paid off.
Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. On the ground with Vaughn. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. Again, it'll be Vaughn. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they
3rd and goal.
Here on 3rd and goal. They'll look to run with Vaughn. And this time he is in. Keyshawn Vaughn taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Bucs are able to cut in now to that deficit.
Well, they decided to run it in and got it done on 3rd and goal. A lot of times, that's a passing play.
And the kicker just has to come out for the PAT. He can breathe a sigh of relief as well, right?
Although I don't know if he's really breathing a sigh of relief. I think he likes to put 3 points on his ledger.
Extra point up and good by Succa.
80 to 58 now. We're starting to catching up. We're not catching up yet, but we're not quite there yet. We're getting there.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. KC's offense ready to take over. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
We're about to begin the 4th quarter.
Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense.
We're about to be going to 4th quarter.
Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down.
Now loose football. The ball comes out, and it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line.
You know, if this is the regular season, partner, we'd be talking about just how costly a mistake that was, but probably good for him to get it out of his system right now.
Just hope for him and the team it's not a sign of things to come.
Yeah, without a doubt. Plus,
That's a quick. We scooped the ball so fast. That's a fast.
Off the play fake, Trask. He's going to go up top for the end zone.
Oh,
and it's knocked
dropped
away
it.
and incomplete.
I think we can all understand what they're thinking right now. They take over the ball in field goal range after the turnover, so they've got that in their hip pocket. But they've got to go for the end zone and turn this into a bigger points. Their thinking is a touchdown is really what they should get from starting here. Getting 3 points at the end of this drive, that would feel disappointing.
We're at the 1-yard line. We are going to get this in. We didn't make it in yet because we just got tackled right there. 80-58 right now. And we're gonna... Alright, we're gonna touchdown right here.
Vaughn will score. Touchdown, Buccaneers. So a little bit of a letdown there defensively. I mean, look, you're still 2 scores to the good, CD, but things may be a little more uncomfortable than they had hoped.
Yeah, if you kept them at the end.
Alright, I'll be right back.
It was like, he's probably gonna pee there.